Good evening, everybody. It's Lynn here. Whoops.
The winner of this award is effectively a one-woman tourist board, using the power of just her mobile and her bus pass to showcase beautiful sights and amazing events hosted all over the island. Even the weather won't stop her, working both day and night to make sure that people all over the world know just how amazing our Isle of Wight is.
Hi everybody, it's Lynn here, the Go Live Granny, and I've just done a live stream over at the church on the roundabout. I'm down outside the Delhi Cafe, and I'm sitting down on Western Gardens on Ryde Seafront, and I'm live streaming here on Friday afternoon, the 17th of July. I am sitting in the Go Live Granny Community Garden, live streaming this time from the garage. I'm sitting out in my front garden because it's actually hashtag National Knit in Public Day. It's time for a little bit of monkeying around, winging our way through the first month of the new decade. I've already done a live stream today, 2020 it is, and I'm live streaming here under my gazebo. No, it's not 10 o'clock. You're not wrong. It's 10 to 6. It's a bit dark. I've been at the Isle of Wight Stylers. I am down on St Helens Green for the St Helens Carnival, and I'm just going to do a quick live stream. So I thought I'd just do a little monkeying about. Wow. All I can say is wow, wow, wow. We have some wonderful people in this community. Over 200 shares. That's the magic. That's when the magic happens, is when everybody starts sharing. So. Oh, good evening, everybody. Good evening, everybody. How are you all? I was just having a little nap because it's not only Red Nose Day, but it is also National Sleep Day. And I was just having a little snooze there, so I hope you don't mind. So how is everybody? Lynn here, the Go Live Granny, live streaming here on Friday the 19th of March 2021, Red Nose Day, and also it is National Sleep Day. And so wanted to mention that because I know that Sarah has been supporting the National Sleep Day. So how did it go, Sarah? I can see you're in. I know Sarah might have to, thank you, might have to nip in and out, might have to nip and go and get her shopping. She's having a delivery during this hour. But Sarah, how did your event go today? You were, I know you went to sleep and you went to, no, she didn't go to sleep. She went to work in her pajamas. So hopefully it went well. How fun. Are you enjoying this? I hope you're enjoying my little outfit, as I didn't have a red nose for Red Nose Day, and Andrew suggested that I made one. Look, that's what I did. I made my own today, and I made my own with my lovely wool, and this wool was from Stitching Elmer's. So if anybody wants to put the Stitching Elmer's link in there, so that we can support local shops, that would be great. So let's have a look. World Sleep Day. Yes, Sarah, it is World Sleep Day. And so let me know how your event went at work. So nice to see so many of you here. Paul, Sarah, Janice. Let me just scroll because I didn't see everybody there. Good evening. Hello. Carol's had a nice day. Carol's been out with walking with family, I believe. So that was nice, I think, with your daughter, weren't you? Let's have a look and see. There we go. Red Nose Day. Who's ready? There we go. I think, wait a minute. I think, hang on. Hang on. All right, hang on. Sorry, I'm going the wrong way with the comments, folks. I'm getting myself a bit confused. It was okay. You heard all the jokes about forgetting to get dressed, etc. Oh yes, I expect all your customers gave you all sorts of jokes there. So there we are. Look, Sarah's saying it's okay. She heard all the jokes about forgetting to get dressed. So there we go. Hi Jan, nice to see you in. Sarah, she wore her dressing gown and kept getting hot flushes. I'm not hot flashes or hot flushes. I think that should say flushes. I bet you're probably quite warm in the store. So Yvonne's saying she's had a sleep day today. She's absolutely tired out. Sending you lots of love there, Yvonne. Kath saying I'm looking fab. Well, I just thought, got to look the part, haven't you? And as I say, I didn't have I didn't have a red nose with me. Andrew suggested I made my own. And so what I did, during lockdown, I've had a delivery from Stitching Elmer's, and I did happen to put in that now there should be 4 of these in here. I don't know if you can see. These are pom-pom makers. And so this is the one I used to make this nose. So they actually open out. I know you can do it with cardboard, but the amount of pom-poms I make, I do it with these gadgets. So these things open up. Look, they open up like this, and you wind the wool round there, and then you close it up and snip it round. And there we go. There we are, the nose. And what a good job I wear glasses. Otherwise, I wasn't quite sure how I was going to attach it. And I will tell you, Sarah's saying her shopping has arrived, but Marcus is putting it away. Well done, that man, which means that Sarah can, concentrate on telling us how she got on her day in her pajamas at work. And of course, Sarah, remind us what you were raising funds for today, because of course there's Red Nose Day going on, which is raising Sainsbury's are behind Red Nose Day and raising funds, and for one lot of that charity, and then of course the ASDA were doing the National Sleep Day and raising for another charity. So tell us more about the charity if you can, Sarah, so that everybody's aware what's going on. Has anybody been watching any of the broadcasts of the Red Nose Day? I haven't seen anything. I made a video earlier. I was just minding my business when an email came in, and an email came in from my new the people who sort out my energy. So I'm with one of those companies that actually switch it for you, and you don't have to do anything. And they sent me an email saying the first 25 people in with videos and a selfie. First of all, you had to do a testimonial, and then you had to have top tips of keeping warm. So my top tips of keeping warm was this sort of thing. It could be mad and wacky, or it could be sensible. So I went for mad and wacky because I was already getting ready for this evening. And so apparently the first, I think it was the first 25 would get a £40 hamper. We were also in a draw for a new boiler or some cash prizes. Of course, I just had a new boiler. So if I should win it, I hope I can gift it to somebody. I don't know how it works. But I decided that I could just do a video quickly because the first 25 would get a £40 goodie, some sort of goodie hamper. But the rest, everybody else who did it would get a £20 Amazon voucher. And you know what I'm like? I love prizes. So I should be in for a £20 Amazon voucher. And now I can't read the comments because my nose is in the way. Oh dear, oh dear. Now I'm going to struggle. So let's have a look and see. Sarah says she uses her fingers to make pom-pom. Yes, you can do it with your fingers. You can do it round a fork. You can do it on cardboard. I just love using the pom-pom makers. It makes it much easier for me. That's the way I love it. Hi, Maria. Nice to see you in. Jan's asking Yvonne how she is. Yvonne is on the up. Thank goodness for that. So Sarah's saying it was for Tickled Pink Breast Cancer Charity. So there we go. That's what the charity was, and hopefully you're raising lots and lots of money over there. Good evening, Maria. Andrew's saying that his local B&M is closing down due to relocation, and you managed to get some Halloween costumes for 10p each. Oh, bargain. You're a bargain hunter, aren't you? Well done, you, and which will work good for your theatre group. Excellent. I like that idea. 10p each. You couldn't make anything for 10p, could you? Brilliant. Red Nose has been very good tonight, has it? Carol saying it's been very good. I think Paul's in. Did Paul, yes. Oh no, wait a minute. So you're talking to each other. Yes, and Richard, I'm going to put Richard's comment up. Rather sad news. I noticed that just now. Sad to hear that one of the tigers at Isle of Wight Zoo has passed. Mondo. I think one of the was quite an elderly tiger, I believe, Richard, but still sad, obviously, for to hear that news. Now, Sarah's saying that one of her customers asked why she was dressed in her PJs, and you explained it was for World Sleep Day and for Tickled Pink. I had a charity bucket on my till, and she asked if it was for that, and she paid £2 in. Excellent, that's lovely. So hopefully lots of people put bits in, and the buckets will rattle very, very well. Hello, Tegan. Nice to see you. You can't believe you forgot about Red Nose Day. No, well, you can't forget about it now, can you? I'm afraid I won't let you. If anybody's got any jokes they want to crack or anything, you know, for tonight, for you know, or anything weird and wacky to tell us. All family humour, though, it must be. So there we go. Richard's saying yes, it was an elderly tiger. So it's still just sad, very sad. So anyway, I was knitting earlier in the day. Some of you might have seen I was knitting, but actually I didn't finish my knitting. I seemed to go off the boil a bit with my knitting. I was doing okay, and then I stopped. I was playing with my granddaughter and doing other things, and I didn't quite get round to finishing it. But this, I'll show you. I was trying to do, because we're on the last day of green knitting. So, whoops, let's me lean over there. So my green knitting, this, whoops, hang on, got knitting needles all tied up with the wool. Hang on a minute. So let's just show you. So this is what I was knitting today. Can anybody recognize what this might be? You also managed to get, whoops, hang on. Hang on. Andrew's saying he also managed to get some tester paint pots and test paint roller pots. Wow, excellent. All good things. £5.50, and you've got loads of stuff for your theatre group. That's excellent news. Let's go back a bit, because I think I missed some comments coming there. Patricia, she says, you look great, Lynn. Thank you. I'm glad you appreciate it when I go to the, you know, when I put a little bit of effort in. I'm glad you enjoy it. I always think, oh, if I make one person smile, it will be good. Anybody know what this is? What I was knitting today? I'll leave it for a minute and see if anybody can guess what it is. So let's have a look down here. Let's have a look. You look like the clown doll on Chitty Chitty Bang Bang in the. Oh yes. Oh. I know that I'm trying to remember the song. I can't remember. I'm a little. No, wait a minute. How does the song go, folks? You'll miss the. Yes, Andrew will miss the B&M shop, won't he? In the toy maker's shop. I remember the doll. Yes, I remember the doll, and she moves, doesn't she, like that? But I can't remember the words. Oh, Janice has worked out what I'm knitting because she's just done one herself today. Look, here we go. Crocodile. It is a crocodile. You're quite right. There we go. Look, it's a crocodile. It is indeed a crocodile from the Ark. Out of this lovely Knitted Noah's Ark book. It's a Sarah Keane one, and if anybody wants the link, we can put the Amazon link up afterwards. And this is what they look like when they're done. So here we are. So I borrowed this one. I borrowed these two, should I say? Hang on, have I got two? Have I got two? Yes, I've got two. The animals went in 2 by 2. Hurrah, hurrah. So there are the crocodiles that I made. And I originally made them for my grandson, who's now 7. And when he outgrew the Ark, it got passed on to my little granddaughter. And she has fun with it. She loves throwing the animals all over the place. Much more fun throwing them around than anything else. And that's gorgeous. So because we're on the end of Green Week, I thought I'd just show you those. And also I made for the Ark. Hang on, I'll go, oops, let's get the bag. Let's get the bag. You're going to send YouTube Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Thank you. I'd love to remember. If you can write down, if somebody can write a sentence of the words, I shall remember. I shall remember them probably, and I might even sing them. You started a clown by Jean Green. How he has green shoes. Is it one of those great big clowns like my clown? Oops, hang on. I found a tiger. I got a tiger in my tank. Let's see. I'm looking for something else that's green in this bag. You know, nothing like getting your props ready properly early. Oh, here we are. Here we go. So, whoops, let's hang on, where can I put that? Let's put that down. So I have, look, here we go. I did 2 of these, but I did them in reverse colours. I thought that was a bit more fun. And these are things that I really love doing. Can you tell? Can you tell that I get great excitement from all these lovely little things? So there we go. And I don't know if Ruby's in the house, but Ruby saw this last year, this elephant, and then she said everything I was making was an elephant. She was being very rude, only in great fun, very rude about my work. But there you go. So let's have a look. The song with the clown in, yes. So I'm trying to remember the words. Right, hang on, let's see. Janice is saying they're lovely to knit. They are super to knit, these ones. You knitters are very good at spotting what creations are going to be trained on. Yeah, and in actual fact, now, my daughter-in-law doesn't knit, but we had a bit of banter going on in our family WhatsApp group. And that means my nephew and my nephews and family all abroad, and my sister and my niece who's over down in near Bournemouth area and that sort of thing. And I put a picture of that crocodile up when I had just done about that much. And I said, guess what I'm making? And they didn't guess. And then I did it when it was a bit longer. And then when it was about up to there, my daughter-in-law guessed what it was. And she said, I've been here too long. She realised what it was because she noticed the stitches on here matched the stitches on this. And of course, when my granddaughter plays with this, my daughter-in-law recognised it from the stitches. So I said, oh, time for me to go home. And time to go home. Time to go home. Who remembers that? Andy is waving goodbye. Anybody remember that one? So let's have a look. I am having a trouble seeing. Truly scrumptious. Oh, right. Okay. Somebody's calling me truly. There we go. Let's have a look. Wait a minute. Hang on. Kath saying I'm truly scrumptious. Of course, truly scrumptious was in the film, wasn't she? That's it. So round and round and round on a music. Oh yes, that's right. Do you know? I still can't remember it, so I won't be able to sing it to you. That's a shame, isn't it? No, you say it's fine. Yeah, it will come to, obviously when I watch the video, the YouTube, I'll get it, but I can't get it for a minute. I know the words. I used to be that doll a lot. I used to love being that doll, and I have dressed up as a rag doll many times in my nursery school career. When we used to dress up and have shows with the children, I used to dress up with that. So this is nothing new for me. I've done it a lot. So anyway, let's have a look. What do you call a cow with no legs? I love it, Andrew. Look, I'm going to bring in his comment. What do you call a cow with no legs? Ground beef. Well done. I love it. Thank you. Right. Why can't you give Elsa a balloon? Because she will let it go. Sorry, folks. If I make you laugh or grimace, then my job is done. Let's have a look. So let's see. Here we are, another one. Why did the elephant paint himself different colours so he could hide in the crayon box? Oh, now that's a variation on the one I used to know, because it said, why did the elephant paint his toenails red? And the answer was so he could hide upside down in a cherry tree. So that was from my school days, that one. So I don't know. Doll on a music box. That's right. Truly, yes, absolutely. So thank you for all the prompts. I will practice that song and I will sing it to you another day when I've done some practice. Don't forget, I told you last night that I'm not going to be here Saturday and Sunday, which is what I have family time. But this weekend, I'm extending my weekend and I'm having Monday family time too. So tonight I'm broadcasting and then I will not broadcast again till Tuesday. So you'll have to bear with me because I'm having a special day on Monday. Okay, folks, so bear with. I need some time out anyway to recover from all this launching the website, and I'm exhausted with trying to remember all the things I have to do. But one of the things I do have to do is mention my sponsor, without whom these broadcasts might not be possible. And I'm delighted to say, let's see if I can get this right. Delighted to say that Mark is sponsoring these first broadcasts. Mark Mears, who runs Mark Mears Property Maintenance. And I understand from conversations with one or two people who are Isle of Wight based, I do believe there's some work lining up for Mark. They may not have got in touch with Mark yet, but I know there's various people, and I won't mention any names because obviously that's their private business to get in touch with Mark. But it does seem that lots of you have picked up on the fact that Mark is a good workman and that he can do those jobs for you. So thank you very much, Mark, for being our first sponsor. So let's, hang on. How do I go back to the comments? Let's go back to the comments. There we go. Right. Let's have a look. You remember it well. I forgot what it was. Oh, yes, I was singing something that you remember from, and I've forgotten what I was singing. Oh, my goodness. National Sleep Day. I think I'll go back to sleep and start again. Tomorrow, I can have a lie-in. Yesterday and today, I do the early mornings because I've been looking after the little lady from 8:30 onwards. And so tomorrow, I can have a lie-in. And I shall lie in until I wake up. I won't set the alarm in the morning. No special need. Hello, Ruby. Ruby's in the house. There we go. Right, okay, let's now Richard's got a joke. I think Bear walks into a bar. Can I have a beer, please? I think the next bit of the joke's coming a bit further down. Hang on. Here we go. Barman says, why the big paws? Bear says, I was born with them. Very funny, Richard. I like it. Come on, let's give Richard a round of applause. If you like it, folks, put some emojis in the comments. Put your clapping hands in the comments if you're liking these things. I really can't see very well. In my peripheral vision, I've got curls, and in this bit here, I've got a nose. I'm really struggling to see some of these comments, folks. I hope you can. I hope it's okay. Going back to Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, you hated the child catcher. Yes, not very nice. I must watch Chitty Chitty Bang Bang again. It's a long time since I've seen it. I think I'll see if I can find it somewhere to watch. Sally's trying to get on the website, can't find where to sign in. So folks, anybody out there in the audience, if you could help, it would be really good if somebody could help Sally get into the website, show her where to sign in. You go to www.golivegranny.com, and then at the top on the left there's some little lines, and if you click on that, I think this is it. If you click on that, it opens up and there's all sorts of things down the side, and down the bottom there it will tell you how to sign in. I believe that's right. Somebody will correct me if I've got it wrong. So let's see. You're going, oh right, yes, Sarah. Oh, it was Sarah who hated the child catcher. Yes, not a very nice thing, especially when you're little. Right, so let's see. Hang on. Some words. What do you see? You people. Oh yes. What do you see? You people gazing at me. Oh, thank you, Kath. You see a doll on the music box. Totally not the tune, I know. That's wound by a key. Round and around and around. That's it. I'll have a practice. I'm not doing it justice. I'm absolutely killing it. Killing it in a bad way, not killing it in a good way. Oh dear, oh dear. Never mind. Sally's doing some clapping hands there. Thank you, folks. Sally, when there we go. Why do we never tell jokes about? Oh, hang on. I like this one, Andrew. Lovely. Why do we never tell jokes about pizza? Because they're too cheesy. Love it, love it, love it. Don't forget to clap, folks. Keep the claps coming. Oh, hang on. I just need a tissue. Excuse me. Got a little. Whoops. If I can get in under there. Oh, okie dokie. And I don't know if any of you saw any of my posts I put up about. It was a Red Nose Day, and it was how many years ago? Can't remember how many. 6, 7, 8 years ago. And I went out on a Red Nose Day with my bank manager. Have any of you ever done that? Gone around the town with your bank manager for Red Nose Day? Well, you know, you wouldn't expect any less of me, would you, to do that? What happened? I banked with Barclays, and all Barclays managers had to go out and spend some of their time with the clients, you know, seeing what their day was like. Now, I could have done a boring old day sitting in my office. This was when I was running my network group called White Buzz. I could have done a boring old day. Not that I ever have boring old days anymore, but I could have done a boring old day sitting in the office, and he'd sit there. And I thought, no, we have to make more of this. So what I did, I got a lot of my White Buzz members. Now they were all running businesses, and we were a network group. So as they were running businesses, I asked if any of them would like to give raffle prizes. So some of them donated raffle prizes, and then we sold raffle tickets. So the idea was my bank manager came to my house, for my flat, first thing in the morning. And the first thing I got him to do was I got a collecting tin, but it wasn't an official collecting tin. But we needed to get our donations. We were going to people we knew. We were going to get donations in a tin. So I had got a collecting box, but I needed it covered around the outside. So I gave my bank manager some fancy paper to decorate the tin. So that's what we did. Then we went out in his car, and we went from one White Buzz. We went round the White Buzz members. We weren't, going out. It was a foul day. I remember it was raining. I had a red wig on. It wasn't as lush as this one. I think it was a bit of, I don't know. It was a bit of a tatty one, and we were out in the rain as well. But I remember we went from one of our White Buzz members to the next, and what I did. In every one of those members' businesses, I did not a live stream, because we weren't live streaming then. It was pre-live stream. So we did a video, and we talked about the shop. We take photographs, and we put it all up on social media. So they all got mentioned. They bought raffle tickets. Some people donated prizes, and we spent the whole day going round to different places. We went to Placing Cows. We went to Ryde. We went to Sandown. We fitted in a lot on that day. It was pretty manic, as you can imagine. Good job my bank manager has a sense of humour. He didn't go quite as mad and wacky as me. He did have a red nose. He kept in his pocket some of the time, put it on when we were in the shops. So not as quite outrageous as me. But he did enjoy his day. Well, he told me he did. I hope he did. Perhaps that was just to keep me as a customer. No, I don't think so. He got a wicked sense of humour. So I was absolutely delighted that we raised funds for the charity. We had fun. My bank manager achieved what he was supposed to do with being out with a client. I don't think most clients give him the sort of day at work with them that I did. Maybe they do. Maybe I've got that wrong. But he did enjoy it, and we raised some money, and we raised the profile and the visibility of lots of businesses. So that's what it was all about. So let's have a look. Let's go. Right. Hang on. Right. Let's see. I've missed some jokes here. Let's go back. Right. Let's. Hang on. I've missed some of the jokes, so I've got to go back. Let's have a look. Right, so it's, yes. What do you call a bear with no ear? Hang on, what do you call a bear with no ear? Now, where's the answer to this one? Oh, ha, ha, ha. I've got it. Look, I've got it. Maria says, what do you call a bear with no ear? And the answer is, whoops, no, wrong thing. The answer is B, because the word B-E-A-R, if you take the ear away, you've left with B. Very funny, Maria. Very good. Very good. So let's have a look. Oh, we've had the one about the pizza. Sorry. I'm struggling to see, folks. Right, Cass saying that the child catcher is horrible and probably wouldn't be allowed now in children's films, but you do want to watch it again. Yes, I want to watch it again, and I think I'll put it on my to watch list. So there we go. Right, he was a ballet dancer who played the child catcher. Yes, somebody said it was Wayne Sleep, and of course Wayne Sleep was a ballet dancer. Wayne Child was my bank manager, but Wayne Sleep's a ballet dancer. And I didn't remember it was him, but that's probably who it was. Andrew said he saw Chitty Chitty Bang Bang stage show in London, professional version, and in Glasgow, an amateur stage version. I bet you enjoyed them. So anyway, I think some of you are helping Sally to get onto the website. Let's have a look. Why do bowling pins have such a hard life? They're always getting knocked down. Very funny. More funny jokes. I do like it. Kath thinks that your other joke was very cheesy. I think that's probably the one about the pizza. So there we are. Yes, Richard's saying, think Wayne Sleep played child catcher in some of the performances. There we go. Now, Sarah's saying, how have I got my nose attached? Well, it's just in thin air. No, Sarah, I think it's a good job I've got glasses. Good job I've got glasses. If I didn't have glasses, I might have had more of an issue. So if that's a bit of a clue, maybe, to how I've attached my red nose, I'm sure you might be able to work it out. Cass said she saw Chitty Chitty Bang Bang in London with an amazing set. There's such clever people out there doing such amazing things, aren't they? Right, there's some claps there for Andrew. Look, Cass clapping you. And how do you answer the phone in a paint shop? Right, so how do you answer the phone in a paint shop? Yellow. There we go. Very funny. Yellow. I love it. Right, now here we go. Kim's got one here. Lovely to see you in, Kim. Mum tells the boy to put his shoes on. Boy comes downstairs with his shoes on. Mum says, darling, you have your shoes on the wrong feet. Boy says, Mum, they are the only feet I have. And you know, that so reminds me of my dad, because those are the sorts of things he would have answered if he'd have told us that no, yes, he used to highlight that sort of thing and say that sort of thing all the time. Sarah is loving Maria's joke there. Kath is giving claps to Maria for her joke. Now, Richard saying, strangely actor Buster Merrifield, who played Uncle Albert in Only Fools and Horses, was a bank manager before he changed career in later life to acting. Don't know if he had same beard. Okie dokie. But you know, it's so lovely that so many of you come in with all this information that we can absorb, you know. So that's the sort of thing that if it came up on a quiz show, we would now know the answer. If you know that it could come up on one of the quiz shows. I haven't heard it on the quiz show, but I shall remember that. I don't always remember things, but I do. Right. Oh, hang on. It's when I touch it, sometimes it whizzes along. Right. Quote. A ball of yarn, a warm drink, and a comfy seat equals a happy me. Absolutely. For me, that's so true. No, it's not true, Andrew. It would be a whole stash of yarn. A whole stash of yarn, not just one ball of wool. But one ball of wool would still make me happy, but more balls of wool will make me much happier. So Carol's saying she gave her friend an elephant for her room. She said, thanks, hang on. I said I gave my friend an elephant for her room. She said thanks. I said don't mention it. Right, okie dokie. I'm sort of a bit puzzled on that one. Never mind. Very good. Okie dokie. Righty ho. Yes, funny. Right, hang on. Let's have a look. Right, Sally still needs some help, I think. So if somebody can see if they can help Sally get into the website. Right, so hang on. Richard says Wayne Sleep wasn't in the film. It was Robert Halpin, if you think. Okie dokie. So there we go. There we go. Right, why can't you trust atoms? Because they make everything up. There we go. Right, Sarah's saying, have you played the updated kids game I Spy with My Little Eye? On the iPhone, no. Right, okay, haven't seen that. Right, have you played the updated kids game I Spy with My Little Eye? Oh, on the iPhone. Oh, very funny. Ha ha ha. Sorry, I'm a bit slow on some of them tonight. There we go. Right, okay. Hello, ferries and lifts. We have new viewer in there, ferries and lifts. Nice to see you. Yes, a hoard of yarn. Richard's saying a hoard of yarn. Absolutely. I do need a hoard of yarn. When I get home, I will have a hoard of yarn. But there you go. What do you call a fly without wings? Maria's saying, I like this one, Maria. What do you call a fly without wings? A walk. Excellent. Did you hear about the crook who stole a calendar? He got 12 months. Love it, Sarah. Brilliant. The simplest ones, the easiest ones for me to get hold of and understand. Do you need to go on the website for someone to help you? No, I don't think so. They should be able to tell you what to do through here. Right, okay, let's. So Sally, keep asking. I'm sure somebody will walk you through it. If not, Sally, then maybe we can have a chat about it tomorrow. Perhaps not tonight, it'd be too late and I'm too tired, but maybe message me tomorrow. If you haven't got in tomorrow, then I'll help you. There was a program on the TV at the New Year with David Williams, and he challenged someone to get Chitty Chitty Bang Bang car to fly. It was a really good program on Channel 4. That sounds good. There we go. What? Hang on. Right. What did the Nutrien say to the proton? Thanks for letting me stay here free of charge. Oh dear, you're coming up with some good ones along here. Paul's put in some red noses there. Right, if you were a dragon, you would hoard wool, not gold. I think you'd just hoard wool anyway, wouldn't you, Yvonne? Because you're a knitter, and I know you hoard wool anyway. So there you go. Right, let's have a look. Oh, this one I love. This is much more on my level, this one, Maria. How can you tell if someone is a good farmer? He is outstanding in the field. Excellent. I love it. Sarah's got a good one, another one that's on my level. I woke up this morning and forgot which side the sun rises from. Then it dawned on me. Lots and lots of fun here. Why is Peter... I like this one. I've not heard this. Some of these I've not heard before. Why is Peter Pan flying all the time? He never lands. Love it. Well done. What's a banana peel's favourite type of shoe? Slippers. Well done, Andrew. Another good one there. Lots of claps coming in for different people. Hello, Bethy. Nice to see you in there. Bethy coming in there. Kathy's doing lots of smileys and claps, but she's clapped there for Andrew. She's done smileys for Maria there. So lots of nice jokes coming in. Excellent. So if Right, hang on. If we excuse, Carol's saying, if you excuse me, I'm going to do several laps around my bed. You need to catch up with your sleep. Let us know when you've caught up with your sleep. It's National Sleep Day, Carol. You should have already done that. Very funny. Right. Sarah says she's just written a song about tortillas. Actually, it's more of a rap. Well done. I hope everybody's having a good old joke and a laugh tonight. I hope you're enjoying it. Oh, look what I've got. Forgot to tell you. Look what I've got. It's Friday night, and in this household, when it gets to the weekend or Friday night, sometimes they bring out the wine beforehand. When I go home, I don't tend to drink at home, but I wonder if I can get this. Oh, can I drink this with my nose on, or is my nose going to get stuck in the glass? Hang on. We are okay at the moment. There we go. I'm sorry to hear that you're unwell again, Bethy. Can we send lots of love over to Bethy, folks? Let's see. And those of I haven't seen Tina come in the broadcast. Lots of you are asking after Tina's husband last night. I have been chatting with her today. He was due to have surgery today, but it was put off, but he's going to have it on Sunday. She was hoping to come in the broadcast, but I haven't seen her come in. But I know that you will all be wanting to know if there was any news. So as I say, I did catch up. I do try and catch up with people who are missing from the broadcast, who are normally regulars in here, because we want to make sure that everybody knows there's lots of love for them. Look, Andrew's put all my... I only had one glass of wine, Andrew. You make it look like I'm an alcoholic. So there we go. Look, Kath's putting smileys. Why can't a person's nose be 12 inches long? Because then it will be a foot. Very funny. Maria, have you got a joke book in front of you? It sounds like you have. And some of these I've not heard before. You would think that are there ever any more jokes to be heard? But there are lots of good ones here. So anyway, Yvonne's saying, hope you're feeling better soon. Thank you. That's kind of you to share. Whoops, hang on. To share your love there, your concern. Sarah's got a good one here. I hate Russian dolls. They're so full of themselves. Do you know what? I've got a knitting pattern for Russian dolls that actually do nest inside themselves. So one day I might make some of those. That would be fun to make, wouldn't it? But I have got too many projects on. I don't know. I've slowed down this week. I haven't done a lot of knitting. I think it's probably the excitement of the website, and also not only the excitement, but there was a little bit of stress went on this week with me, just learning and working out how to get on and making sure I knew what to do. So I have, a bit stressy this week, but hopefully as we go forward it will get better. I was really glad that Tristan was at the beginning. He was in the broadcast studio this evening, and he set it going first, because I was struggling again a little bit, but I'm getting there. And it like anything, it takes a little while to get used to it. But I could either say, I'm not going to do it, it's or I can just get on, make mistakes, and then get it right eventually. So let's see. Hang on. Yes, wait a minute, hang on, I've missed. It's jumped again. Hang on. Have I finished my granddaughter's cardigan? Do you know what, Sammy? I still haven't, but I plan to make sure that I either get it done tomorrow or Sunday. I will put a picture up of it when it's done. I'm determined that it's going to be done over the weekend, and I've got another bit of a project I want to do over the weekend. I've not given myself too big a challenge this weekend. Sometimes I really give myself too much challenge, and sometimes I achieve and sometimes I don't. So this weekend it's getting my granddaughter's cardigan done. And I think one of the reasons why I haven't done it, if I'm downstairs looking after my granddaughter, with that one, there's loads of ends hanging off with all the different colours, and it gets all a bit tied up in the bag. So I want to get it out and do it, when I can do it when I'm not totally in charge of the little one, so that I can concentrate on doing it and get it sorted. It should be so easy. I don't know why I haven't finished it, but you know, one of those things. I will get it done. Yes, Tegan's saying when I go home, I will miss my family. I certainly will. I'm looking forward to making a plan to go home. Looking forward to getting into my garden and that, but I will miss them dreadfully, particularly my granddaughter. If you think I've been here for 3 months and she has, you know, she's not 2 yet. She's at that stage where she changes changes lots. In 3 months, there's been a lot of changes going on, and just very exciting. You know, I feel very privileged to be here, even though I wasn't supposed to be here. For those of you who don't know, I came away just before Christmas, and then then I was supposed to go back, and I planned my return, and it snowed, and it wasn't safe for my son to drive me back down to Southampton. And so we didn't travel that day. And then Boris locked us down. And here I am still. But one day in the not too distant future, I may well be home. Looking forward to it. Kath is saying, good jokes all. Excellent. So I'm glad you're enjoying the jokes. Let's see. Wait a minute. Oh, hang on. This is so sensitive. When I touch it, it scrolls a lot. Right. Sarah saying, if we shouldn't eat at night, why do they put a light in the fridge? Good question, Sarah. Do you know, I had a fridge and the light went out, and you know, I never ever replaced the bulb. I had the fridge for years. Never ever got the bulb. But of course, I've got a new fridge. I had a new fridge before. I had a new washing machine, didn't I? The washing machine went down, but the fridge was, I was advised to change it because when they're very old, they're not very efficient. They use a lot of power. They're not cost efficient. And this was one of the top tips from the Footprint Trust yesterday. Don't buy second-hand fridges and freezers, because buying new and far more energy efficient. And they said you might buy a cheap fridge or freezer, but you will spend a lot on energy costs because they're not efficient when they get old. Whereas if you buy, you pay for a new one, it will be energy efficient and your energy bills will not be as great. So it's a false economy to buy a second-hand fridge freezer. So I thought that was quite an interesting tip to pass on. Granny has been staring through the window ever since it started to snow. It gets any worse. Sorry, I didn't realise this was a joke. Sorry. Granny has been staring through the window ever since it started to snow. If it gets any worse, I'll have to let her in. Yes, you will, Andrew. Very funny. And Kath liked Carol's joke about catching up with her sleep. She said that's a good National Sleep joke, Carol. It certainly is, and it's a National Sleep Day joke. Very good indeed. Right. Maria's saying they were telling jokes earlier with the children. They had been telling jokes at school. So, so a lot of these ones that they were told in school, it's just great. So look, Patricia's liking that. And so let's have a look now. A lorry carrying ballroom customs. Sorry, a lorry carrying ballroom customers has gone over on the M6. The police are advising to go slow, quick, slow. A lorry carrying ballroom customers, should it be, has gone over on the M6. The police are advising it to go slow, quick, slow. Like it. Well done, Carol. Another good joke. Wow. Do you know, when I used to do jokes, when I used to have a laughter, 2-3 years ago, I used to have Saturday night was Laughter with Lynn. Mind you, these days we like laughter every day, but we used to have Laughter with Lynn on a Saturday night, and I had a joke, a tin that said laughter is the best medicine, and it looked like a medicine tin. And I used to struggle for jokes. People were supposed to send me jokes. I was supposed to write them down and put them in the tin. But of course, isn't this great? Now we have the live stream and the chat. You can put them there and I can just read them out. I'm just going to have a little swig of water. I'll go back to the wine in a minute. Oh, look, the wine's giving me a red nose. So Maria said she liked Andrew's joke back there. Sarah's put another good one up. A lot of people cry when they cut onions. The trick is not to form an emotional bond. Like it, Sarah. Jolly good. That's my level. Yes, Cass saying, what an awful time for Tina and her husband. Absolutely. So, do send them love. Maybe ping Tina a message, or just sometimes I just send when I think people need some love. I might just send some kisses or some hearts or little emojis just to let them know you're thinking of them. It does make a difference. People have said thank you. It did make a difference. So just think of yourself. If that would be nice for you. Then do it for other people who need it. Night, Bethy. Hope you're feeling better soon. Whoops, hang on. It's jumped again. Where's it gone? Right, hang on. Oh, dear. Right. Ruby's saying the island misses me. You mean me? The island misses me? Well, I'm still here. I'm sending my love to the island, but, I'm still here at the moment. As I say, I don't think it will be too long before I get back. So, my garden needs me, I know. Otherwise, I'll send you up there, Ruby. I'll send you up to do the garden. And for those of you who don't know, Ruby has moved to the island and she lives 11 minutes. I think it's 11 minutes walk and about 2 or 3 minutes drive from me. Cass saying there are so many good jokes, but you can never remember jokes. And Kath, I know, I feel your pain. My dad used to so laugh at my gran. That was his mum, because she'd start a joke, but she'd get all confused and she'd tell the answer in the telling of the joke. And then she'd say, now you tell them, you sort it out. And we had a lot of laughter. Even though she'd already messed up the joke, it still made us laugh. Right. So Tegan's saying you can Zoom time your family, but it won't be the same. No, it won't, but it's still better than just a phone call or nothing, no contact at all. I've been watching, as lots of you know, I've been watching Poldark and with my daughter-in-law. And I was just thinking about how lucky we are that we can pick the phone up, we can talk to people. In fact, I do that sometimes when I'm downstairs with my the little one. My son's working in his office. If I need to ask him something, I do a FaceTime call. I put his daughter in front of the camera, and then we ask him a question with her on camera. But I was just thinking, when things happened there on Poldark, they had to send messages out with letters and on horses, and it took forever for these messages to get there. So we are so lucky. I hope people appreciate how lucky we are. So there we go. Kath saying hello to the Facebook buddies. Right. Richard's saying, did you know they are developing a glass fridge to settle arguments if the light stays on when you shut the door? Right, okay. I think you need to sit in the fridge to find out, really, Richard, don't you? That's the answer. Hang on. Patricia's saying, what did one ocean say to the other ocean? Nothing. It just waved. I like it, Patricia. Well done. Well done. Kath saying she's missing people on here. Well, of course, at the moment, we've got some people on Facebook, some people on YouTube, whereas we all used to be in Facebook. But eventually we will all migrate to the website, where everybody will be on the website eventually. But, we're not taking away the Facebook and the YouTube at the moment. We're keeping it, you need to get familiar. You need to know before we move everybody over. So there we go. Right. Andrew's putting lots of emojis up there, red nose emojis and laughing emojis. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Why did the banana go to the hospital? It was just peeling. Sorry, it was not peeling very well. Love it, Sarah. Well done. Oh, yes. in the joke about the ballroom and the accident on the M6, Richard says it was costumes. That's right, because the word hadn't written properly. Autocorrect is very naughty sometimes, and it puts all sorts of wrong words in there. I don't usually type. I usually use my voice to text, because it's much quicker than typing. And I spoke to my phone today to say something, and it put something completely different and quite rude. So good job I saw it before I sent it. Some of these things I screenshot just so that I can, not necessarily the rude ones, but the ones that are a bit funny, so that I can have a little bit of a giggle around them. I screenshot that, and then I screenshot what it should say, because of course I might then not remember what it was supposed to say. So there we go. Coffee Nuts here. She's coming in at the end. Was watching The Falcon and the Winter Soldier on Disney with the kids. Was it good? I hope it was good. I'm sure it was. If it was Disney, I'm sure it was good. Right. Why should you never trust stairs? They're always up to something. Very good. Very good, Patricia. Is Tina in? Has Tina come in? Folks, I don't know whether she was in. I didn't see, but she might be just sitting quietly there. Kath saying she's thinking of both Tina and her hubby. Not much help, no, but really hoping you're both getting support at such a worrying time. It's just really nice that people just care. I think people are very grateful when they know that you just care. That sort of caring attitude really helps to lift people's spirits when times are hard. So it's so worth doing. It was costumes, right? Ruby said it was costumes. Hang on, let me go back, because it shot on. It shot right to the end of all the comments, and I missed some. Right, hang on. Oh dear. Right, sorry, Richard, I'm just a bit confused by your sentence here. Nat saying, hope I'm okay. Yes, I'm fine, thank you, Nat. Lovely to see you. How do hairstylists speed up their job? They take shortcuts. Very good. I like it, Sarah. Oh, let's put them up on the screen so you can see them, especially if you're in Facebook and Sarah's over there. Another one from Maria. What is brown and sticky? A stick. Well done. Oh, right. Oh, Richard was saying Ken Dodd's philosophy is laughter is the best medicine. It most certainly is. Do you know, I've had some pretty bleak times through my life, but during those times I have never, ever lost my sense of humour. I can remember one or two really grim times that I was going through, and I just found something that I could giggle at, something in those horrible situations that I could actually make me laugh. You can laugh or you can cry. I was determined not to lose my sense of humour. I have had, like lots of us, most of us have had tough times in our lives. But anyway, I've still got my sense of humour. Some of you might not like it very much. I think you might, because otherwise you might not be in the broadcast. People who don't like it usually don't come in the broadcast. So there we go. Night, Sally. Take care. You're not feeling well. Oh dear. Strong painkillers earlier today. Well, hopefully you'll get a good night's sleep, Sally, and we will see you. Now, don't forget, no broadcast on Saturday, no broadcast Sunday, and this time no broadcast on Monday. I'll be back on Tuesday broadcasting, having time out on a family thing on Monday. Okay, folks. Right. Did you hear about the first restaurant to open on the moon? It had great food, but no atmosphere. Very good, Andrew. More claps. Keep them coming. We've got a while yet. We've just gone past 11. I'm quite happy to stay on because I haven't got to get up early in the morning. I don't mind staying a bit longer. What stays in the corner but goes around the world? Right. What stays in the corner but... Oh, yes, I've got it. Right. Sorry, I've got to jump down. Sarah's put the answer further down. The answer is a stamp. So it stays in the corner, obviously, of an envelope, but it goes around the world because it gets posted all over the place, doesn't it? Well done, Sarah. What's the difference between a hippo and a Zippo? One is really heavy and the other is a little lighter. Very good, very funny. Why do teddies never want to eat? Because they are always stuffed. Jolly good. Let's have a look. Richard saying thoughts for his friend Mike as his dad Erwin is in his final days at the hospice, that admire Erwin for having a DJ and a cake on Sunday to celebrate his life with Zoom link to his family. What a wonderful idea. You know, obviously that's not for everybody, but for some people that is a lovely idea. I mean, when my father died, he wasn't in a hospice or anything like that. When he died, we had a celebration of life. We didn't go into doom and gloom. You know, we celebrated. We wore. I didn't wear, a wig or anything like this, but I wore bright clothes. I wore licorice, all sorts of earrings, because he loved earrings and he loved licorice, all sorts. So I did all that sort of thing. His instructions were to wear bright and sing nice bright things. And I remember him telling me one day he wanted Onward Christian Soldiers at his ceremony, and that's a nice upbeat Christian song. And my mum and my brother had forgotten that when they were organising the service. And I said, well, you do know he wants Onward Christian Soldiers, and they hadn't remembered, so they put it in because they knew that it was a request when I told them. So that was lovely, really upbeat service. And of course, I've told you before, we had it not live streamed, we had it videoed very discreetly, but we had it videoed because it was such an upbeat service, and we knew it was going to be an upbeat service. But the thing is, when you're in the service, you don't remember, do you? And I did a tribute. I'm one of 4. We all did a tribute speech. My mum did a tribute speech. But, I've now got those on record. I can go back and I can go through that service again, enjoying all the wonderful tributes to my dad. And I must do that. I haven't done it for a while, but, I can't hear, obviously. But when I go home, I might be able to. So, yes, what a nice idea to make the best of, that sort of situation and to celebrate his life. It's lovely, Richard. Obviously not for everybody, that doesn't work for everybody, but for those who it does work for, it's great. Your mother-in-law moaned all the way down to Cornwall from London, so on the way back I said we will take her off the roof rack. Very funny, Ruby. Very funny, I like it. What do you call a magician who's lost his magic? I like it. You call him Ian. Look at the way it's spelled. If you take the magic off of magician, you're left with Ian at the end. I shouldn't have to explain it, but just in case anybody didn't get it, that's it. I like that one very much, Carol. There are lots of great jokes coming out tonight. You're all going to have new bumper fun joke books for your birthday, so that you can top up all your fun humour. We used to talk about that. About our bumper fun joke books. That was another family conversation we used to have. There's Patricia doing claps and smiley faces, and Kath saying she does relate. You don't try and tell a joke unless you have it written down. Doesn't have quite the same impact though. No, but see, sometimes, don't forget, I'm seeing some of these for the first time, and if I don't get it straight away, you can tell because I'm not giving the right emotion. But you have to forgive me. First of all, there might be jokes if I haven't read it properly, I might get it wrong. Don't forget, I can't see very well because I've got a nose and all this in my eyes, so I am struggling a bit here. But I think I'm not doing badly. I'm doing okay. I think. What kind of key opens a banana? A monkey. Another good joke there. What do you call a man with a seagull on his head? Cliff. I like that. So there we go. Kath saying bless them both, Richard. That's nice. Thank you. What is a cat's favourite colour? Purple. And then she put wait a minute, purple. Where does? But I think where does is probably should be there. Maybe that's the next joke. Is that the next joke? Where does? Don't know. Hang on. Hello, Marcus. What do you call a man with a spade on his head? Doug. That was my dad's name. My dad, well, he was called Douglas, but they called him Doug or Dougie for short. When he was at school, he was called Snowy. I think he had very blonde hair, like one of my boys had very blonde hair when they were little. I think that's why he was called Snowy. So wait a minute. Cal says it was a very good question, Sarah. See, I knew there was a joke about a spade, but just couldn't remember it. Don't worry, Kath. It doesn't matter. Just enjoy the fun of other people coming up with the jokes. just do the emojis. That's absolutely fine. I'm not marking any, who's telling jokes and who's not telling jokes. I'm just enjoying it all, and I hope you all are too. So there we go. What do rabbits do when they get married? They go on a bunnymoon. That's another one I haven't. Do you know, there's a lot of new jokes coming through tonight that I haven't heard. Anyway, Tegan's saying good night. See you on Tuesday. Stay safe and take care. She's off to bed. Right, night, Tegan. Whoops, hang on. I've lost that now. It all shot up again. There's Tina's in now. Hang on. Let's see. I'll get down to Tina's comment in a minute. What do you call an alligator in a vest? An investigator. Well done. I like it, Maria. It was a good new series on Disney for Marvel. Each week we sit down in the living room, eat dinner with kids and watch a show. I like it. Family time, so important. So important there. Did someone mention coffee? And of course, if you notice, if you're on the website, if you've been on the golivegranny.com website, you will see we've got a coffee addicts group, and Carol has admitted that she's a coffee addict. She has at least 10 cups of coffee a day. So only the mention of the word coffee sets her off again. Right, okay. So how do trees connect with the internet? They log in. Well done, Sarah. There we go. So here's Tina now. Hi everyone. You have to watch the replay. She hasn't been sleeping very well and fell asleep earlier and just woke up. Tina, don't worry. I did mention to the community that I had spoken with you and just did the quick update of the news that you gave me. And I told them that you're touched, that people are very supportive and care very much. So make sure you get your sleep. The fact that you haven't been sleeping and you fell asleep, that was good. It's good to catch up on that sleep, because obviously a very worrying time and even more stressful if you haven't had some sleep. So make sure you try and get that sleep. And if you fall asleep in our broadcast, we don't mind. You've always got the replay if you want them. Right. You like it, Maria. There we go. She likes that. This is you, Lynn. Right, what is me? Don't know what you mean. All right, how do you spot a modern spider? He doesn't have a web, he has a website. Lovely. And Richard saying most of his celebrant community find family who use them for celebrations of life for their service. Oh right, yes. So a lot of the celebrants, they actually like people. A lot of the celebrants find that family are asking them to do celebrations of life. It's much, I think it's great to actually try and keep it upbeat. Yes, it's a sad time, but if you can go on the memories rather than worry, thinking about the loss, it's much, that's what we did. And I have to say, it worked for us. It doesn't work for everybody, but it does work for us. Kath says that works for her too. Excellent. Right. Crystal's in the house. Have company tonight, so we'll watch the replay. Seeing your granddaughter tomorrow for the first time since she was born, 4 months. Oh, happy you. Enjoy it. Look, I think my face is all blending into one big mass. My wig is slipping. My nose is tickling. This nose is tickling the underneath nose. Enjoy that tomorrow, Crystal. Kath's loving Carol's joke there. What do astronauts eat? No, sorry. When do astronauts eat? Didn't make any sense. No, because I read it wrong. When do astronauts eat? At launch time. Well done. Excellent. There we go. What do elves learn in school? The alphabet. Love it, Andrew. Not heard that one before, I don't think. You weren't. Oh no, I did. Kath, I didn't even begin to think that you were insulting me. I never. No, I don't worry about things like that. I'm sure you weren't. Your comments were very slow coming through. Don't worry about it. I didn't take it as anything as an insult. Don't forget, I'm reading these things for the first time, so I might not always, register straight away. But I certainly didn't think anything was an insult tonight. I know I've got a lovely community in here, and I know if we get any trolls coming in, that my community will sort them out. So yeah, no, it's all good humour and good fun. Lots of jokes. Yes, I sometimes I'm a bit slow on the uptake on some of the things, and some of the things I forget. As you noticed, my memory's not as good as it was, but I'm okay. Still got, still not too bad for my age. What sound does a nut make when it sneezes? Ah, cashew. I love it. I hope you like me putting a bit of life into your jokes, Sarah. What musical instrument is found in the bathroom? A tuba toothpaste. I love it. Do any of you remember Tubby the Tuba? Who remembers Tubby the Tuba? That's one to look up on YouTube. Tubby the Tuba. It was one of the songs that they used to play on children's favourites on Saturday morning on the radio when we were little. Tubby the Tuba. The story of Tubby. Would love to listen to Tubby the Tuba. So if somebody can find the link and send it to me, I can listen to it going forward at some stage. Right. What do you call a cow on a trampoline? A milkshake. Very good. Very, very good. Oh, we're having lots of lovely jokes in here tonight. Now it's all squidged. It's all gone fast again. Whoops. I can't see. I can hardly see, folks. Why do bees have sticky hair? Because they use honeycombs. Like it. Very good. Carol asked people to wear football shirts to Len's celebration of life, so he had an assortment of different football shirts. You wore Len's Wolves football shirt. No one wore black, just what he wanted. Excellent, Carol. Yes, great remembrance and memory of life. Brilliant, brilliant. What do you call a pig that knows karate? A pork. Well done. I hope you like me giving a bit of life to somebody. The ones I get, I can animate. How are false teeth like stars? They come out at night. I think Carol cracked that joke the other night, didn't you, Carol? But it's still funny. Still funny. That's great. Carol Len would be proud of you. Yes, I'm sure he would have done. Would be very proud of you. And Ruby's saying how lovely. Excellent. And what did the left eye say to the right eye? Between us, something smells. Hang on, I'm just going to... Right, let's have a look. Let's go back up here. Sorry. Let's see. Hang on. Whoops. Hang on, we've had that one, haven't we? Here we go. What did the left eye say to the right eye? Between us, something smells. Or did I say that just now? I might have said that one. I've forgotten. I already read it. Sorry. Kath saying so many good jokes. Sarah saying, what is brown, hairy, and wears sunglasses? A coconut on vacation. And Ruby is having a chat there with Sally about something, about a condition. So let's see. Wait a minute. What do you call a duck that gets all A's? A wise quacker. Very good. So yes, Richard saying that sounds wonderful too, Carol. You know, having a celebration of life and things that Len would have really appreciated. Excellent. Kath saying she's like the dramatics. You mean the chop? It's not very animated, is it? It's just a little bit, a little bit of fun. What kind of water cannot freeze? Hot water. Okie dokie. Paul said, sorry, Richard. Richard said, I had Tubby the Tuba on a 6-inch red plastic record you played on Dansette record player. Oh my goodness, I remember Dansette record players, and I remember plastic coloured records. In fact, I can remember, you've just brought up another memory. I can remember Happy Birthday records. Some of them were very coloured records, and some of them were birthday cards that played on the record player. Can you remember that? Any of you had those? My goodness, what a memory coming back. Have you tried the chocolate honey yet, Sarah? And this is not Andrew's not making a joke here. This is not a joke, for those of you not watching it. Sarah has brought home some chocolate honey from, I presume it was from Asda, and she put a picture up of it on the Go Live Granny website earlier in one of the chat boxes, and I think it was, yes, on there. So we're all waiting to know what the chocolate honey's like, and I know Tristan would like to know, because it's the sort of thing that he might have his eye on. Right, what is worse than raining cats and dogs? Hailing taxis. Very good, very, very good. I hope, folks, that you're making a note of some of these jokes in case you have to do another repertoire anytime soon, or you need to make people laugh, because plenty of material here, isn't there? Right. Oh wow, now Kath's saying, you think I could sell a Go Live Granny joke book after tonight's broadcast? Well, that would be a good idea for a fundraiser if we could get something organised, wouldn't it? I'll have to make a note of it. I need somewhere to put ideas, don't I? When you give me all these ideas, I write them in a notebook, and then hopefully I remember them. A joke book. Right, let's put that down on my notebook there. Just, yes, so good idea. That was Kath's. Was that Kath's comment there? Right. Sarah hasn't tried the chocolate honey yet. Maria says yes, she needs to know what the chocolate spread is like. Excellent. Kath remembered, and she loved her plastic record player. Excellent. Look at all these memories coming back. I think we take a walk down memory lane most nights on the broadcast, don't we? Something comes up, and we have all these lovely memories. Oh, for goodness sake, every time I touch this, it goes. It's so sensitive, this tablet. Never mind. It's true, your teeth do come out with the stars. Okay, Carol, there we go. That's Carol having a little laugh there. Hello, Hazel. Hazel's been having a busy morning, and she's talking about morning because, of course, those of you who don't know, Hazel is over in Australia, but one of our regular viewers here. So when we're saying good night, she's saying good morning. That's the beauty of the internet, isn't it? We can reach all over the place at any time of day or night. So there we go. Hope it's been a busy, productive morning, Hazel. Kath is saying happy memories of the plastic records and player that you bought your daughter when she was little. Do you remember? Who remembers the Fisher Price? Wasn't there a little Fisher Price record player that I seem to remember? I've got a picture in my head of that. And do you remember, folks, we were talking the other day about retro things, and my son came in the kitchen and he mentioned Pacers. When we were talking about sweets, he mentioned Pacers, and I think it was Richard, was it you, Richard, who found a picture, or somebody found a picture of Pacers sweets and sent it through, and so it showed it to us. So do if you find the memories, if you find the links to the songs, or you find the pictures of the retro things, let us know. Do share them. Don't forget, though, if you're sharing to the website, don't put loads of photographs up. What we're doing now is getting you to put. We don't want too many photographs on the website because it will run up a big cost. Well, we've got a certain amount there, and when we've run through those, we might have to stop because of the cost. But we'll see. So if you can make your photographs into collages, so some of you have now downloaded apps onto your phone so that you can make lovely collages. I was having a look at some of the apps. Some of the apps I went to download, they had a cost to them, so I was looking for the free ones. If people can remind me in my messenger which ones are the free ones and which ones are good ones, then please let me know. I'm sure Tristan will be able to help me possibly on that one as well. Oh, there we are. Kim's saying Fisher Price did a remake of that record player about 10 years ago. Excellent. Thank you, Kim, for that. Carol said she had a children's record player with coloured plastic discs. Excellent. Lots of memories here. Lots and lots of memories for a Friday night. This one, David says all the time, how much does it cost a pirate to get his ears pierced? About a buccaneer. Excellent. Well done, Sarah. He does. In fact, I shared that joke. Who did I share that joke? Oh, yes. I shared that joke on the internet this week because my parents used to run a school in Hanwell, and they've got a reminiscence page, a page for the school for going way back. And the headmaster, who was actually belonged to the school before my mum belonged to the school. He actually worked at the school before my mum and dad bought the school. But then when they bought it, he carried on and he became the head teacher. And he has all these photographs and all these memories. And so he keeps putting up, each day there's a new photograph goes up, and one of it was a class of pirates. And then he put something up about the pirates. He put the joke up. Why do they call them? Why are they called pirates? Because they are. And then I went into that one. In fact, the way I know it, but it doesn't matter either way you can say it. The way I know it is how much do pirates' earrings cost, but it could be the ears pierced. It doesn't matter which way you say it. And there we are, a buccaneer. And I don't know if they'd heard that one. They thought it was funny. Maybe they were just humouring me. Who knows? So I'm going to go on a little bit longer. Right. Richard's Dansett record player was the same colour as my wig. There we go. Oh dear, this nose is tickling me so much. Kathy thinks Carol is very funny. She has got a funny sense of humour. I think lots of us have got wicked sense of humours in here. Andrew's been watching webcams from Times Square in New York and Isle of Wight Hover and Ferry Bus Station. What's going on there? I hope not too many people are landing on the island at the moment. I hope we're still keeping our visitors at bay until it's safe. There we go. Carol wants a joke group on the website. I was thinking that just now, actually. I'll put it on the list. As I say, it's all building bit by bit, slowly, but keep the ideas coming. Don't stop the ideas, because it will develop as we go along. Lots of shenanigans. Absolutely, always shenanigans where I'm involved. Maria watches the Weymouth webcams. Andrew can't wait to be able to go again on a little break. Yeah, that would be nice, wouldn't it? Kath put probably Fisher Pretty, but I think she means Fisher Price. I think that's probably done a predictive text there. Sarah's saying she used to have the Fisher Price record player. Yes, Kath is saying, sent too soon, probably Fisher Price. Yes, that's what happens sometimes, doesn't it? Carol's kids had a Fisher Price record player. 90s Fisher Price player. Yours was 1960s record player. Only Pacers are trained up north. Bus seats inside them. Okay, but Pacers was so I don't. Maybe it wasn't you that sent the picture. Maybe it was somebody else. I can't remember who it was. I apologize to whoever sent a picture that I'd forgotten. It might have been one of the girls. Might have been Jackie, and I can't remember. But anyway, Sarah's saying she sees that Tristan loves seeing his name on the Church on the Roundabout. Absolutely, yes. He had it in his Instagram story, and then he shared it to me, and I shared it to my Instagram story as well. What Sarah is referring to is something I mentioned last night, I think, Church on the Roundabout, which is actually literally a church on the roundabout. And there's a roundabout in Newport on the Isle of Wight. That's our county town. And at the side of the roundabout, it's not in the middle of the roundabout, it's at the side of the roundabout. There's this big roundabout, and so they call it Church on the Roundabout. And on the top, on the front, it says God loves you, and there's a big space, and then they keep changing the person or the people who they love. And last year I was lucky enough for them to put up God loves the Go Live Granny. And actually I was lucky, it stayed up for a few days. Usually it only stays up one day and they change it. But I did do a live stream, and I think Sarah caught it from the bus as well, didn't you, Sarah? And so Sarah saw this, which she took a picture of the church, and it said God loves you, Tristan. Now I don't think it was my Tristan, but God does love my Tristan just like he loves any other Tristan. And so Sarah snapped it and then shared it, and then I shared it, and then Tristan saw it and he loved it. So yes, you put a smile on his face, Sarah, so thank you for that. Pic collage. Hang on, let me write that down or I should forget. Pic collage. Pic collage is a free app to use to make the photo collages on the website. Excellent. Another good free one is Layout. Okay, because I went on and of course I found one that was $8.99 and another one that was $9.99. I thought, oh dear, I better I'll phone a friend or ask my audience. So there we go. What falls in winter but never gets hurt? Snow. That's if we get it here. Now this time 3 years ago we had snow on the Isle of Wight. It was was it 3 years ago? Yes, I think it was 3 years ago. We had snow on the island. It was pretty cold, but there you go. When I get home, it won't matter because I've got a nice new boiler. So, but yes, so that's it. So I told you earlier I entered a competition, and one of the prizes is a free new boiler. So just if it would be ironic, wouldn't it, if I won a free new boiler now after we've already had a free new boiler? But chances are what? But you have to be in it to win it, don't you? Good night, Yvonne. Lovely to see you, and speak soon. Take care. I'm going to finish. I'm going to go on for about a few more minutes, folks. It is 11:30, so might have to finish soon, but just a few more minutes. How does the moon cut his hair? Eclipse it. Ha ha, Sarah, I love it. I love it. And Andrew's seen that the Island train station is closed until 2022. Oh, is it? Which station is that? Is that which station? Maybe somebody can update me as to which station is closed. I don't know about that, but maybe I'll need to know when I get back to the island. But at the moment, I don't know. Just see buses going about and some people watching. All right, okay, thank you. Oh, you must mean Ride Station if you're watching the webcam, because the webcam is by the Ride Station. What about a reading group? Share some good books we read. That would be a good idea. Coffee Nut reading group, right? It will be, we are not going to put a whole load of groups in at the moment, but I'm taking all the ideas so that we can put these in afterwards. It's my son. Hello. Good. Was it good? Mm-hmm. She's been watching Formula One, haven't you? Oh, did she? Formula One, wasn't it? Yeah.
Drive to Survive.
Drive to Survive.
It's a documentary about the drivers.
Oh, right. A documentary about the drivers. So there we go. That was good. Yes. Excellent. Right. So, yeah, so that's a good idea. Coffee now. I've put it down. Right. You had very gender stereotype toys, didn't you? I think a lot of us probably did. Kath says she would love a Go Live Granny book club. Easy reading, though. Yes, definitely easy reading. Yes, if I'm to belong to it. Oh, Sarah says it was still there today's Tristan's name. Oh, right. Okay, I saw a post on the Church on the Roundabout. I saw a post with a different name up, but maybe it wasn't today's post. Maybe it, Facebook doesn't always put them up straight away. You might see something that's 2 or 3 days old, so maybe that's what it was. 2018 we had snow on this day. Yes, I thought it was 2018. Did I say 3 years? Yes, that's 3 years, isn't it? Yes, if my math serves me right. I think it does. Layout has a photo booth feature where it produces 4 pictures like in passport photo booth. Oh, that sounds nice. Thank you, Richard. And if you take a selfie to get a selfie gnome. Oh, you've already, have you done that, Richard? I haven't done my selfie gnome yet. Ride Esplanade and Ride Pierhead. Thank you, Richard, for that. Talking about the station. So the 2 stations, so the Ride Esplanade and Ride Pierhead. No, gosh, I wouldn't like that if I was on the island and I needed to travel via the pier. I wouldn't like that because either I'd have to walk up the pier or I'd have to get a taxi up the pier. Because normally I get a ticket if I'm going. Not that that's happening at the moment, but I would get a ticket from Ride Esplanade, and it would include the train journey and wherever I was going, the whole train journey from Ride Esplanade all the way through. Before I realised this, I used to buy a ticket for the train, a ticket for the boat, and then another train ticket the other side. You can get through tickets all the way, and they're way much cheaper. But anyway, not going anywhere anytime soon at the moment. Anytime soon at the moment, that's tautological. That was saying the same thing twice, isn't it? Never mind. A general craft group would be nice, and we can share things like shrink art and your hammer bead crafts. Okay, yeah, we'll have to look at that as well. Sarah remembers 3 years ago because she was expecting Harrison and her work still wanted her to go in, even though she was 7 months pregnant. She didn't like it as it wasn't stable on her feet. It was very slippy underfoot. I don't think I went out very much in that. I didn't need to, so I don't think I did. I think I stayed in and wrapped up. So not Stephen Hawkins and A Brief History of Time then, Kath. No, definitely not. Definitely not for me. I couldn't cope with that either. There we are. Kath says her brain needs a rest. There we go. Andrew says he posted a selfie yesterday on your time at the new Nextbike docking station, but did not get the selfie. No, I don't know. So we'll see, because I don't know how it all works. Maybe you might need to do more than one selfie. Who knows? Maybe, don't know. But again, we've got to think about not doing too many photographs, but just doing enough. So I don't know. I don't know the answer, Andrew, but I could find out maybe. The fast cap is suspended anyway, so no need to go up the pier. Oh, well, there you go. Thank you, Sarah, for that one. There would be no need to go up the pier. I would have to go the other way if I was going anywhere, wouldn't I? Via Cowes and the Red Funnel. May combine the cement craft group with other crafts. Yes, I think that might be a good idea because, because obviously that's the cement craft. Not a huge amount of people will be doing cement craft, so maybe we might make that a general craft group. Good suggestion there, Kath. So, folks, I'm getting to the stage where I think I just want to go and chill out and drink my wine and maybe, I've got to do my census form. I don't know if I told you that I went to do my census form the other night, and I saw it wanted a 16 character code. Don't forget, I was doing this late at night on the computer after the broadcast, and so I looked at the form. Don't forget, I haven't got the form physically here. My brother sent it to me on a screenshot, so I'm looking at this and I see 16 digits over there. So I put it in, and it says no, there's a problem with this. I thought, oh my goodness, I'm going to have to ring the census people up. Anyway, today I thought I better do that, because if you haven't done it by Sunday, folks, if you haven't done your census by Sunday here in the UK, you will get a fine, and it's about £1,000 if you don't do it. And so I thought I better do something about it and ring them up if I need to today. So anyway, I thought, well, I tell you what, I'd go back and have a look. And I looked at the form again, and on the other side there's an access code that's also 16 characters. So there was a code over here that had 16 digits, and there was another code over there that's actually the access code. So I'm going to go and do it in a minute. I haven't done it yet, but I'm going to go and do it in a minute when I've had a few minutes to chill out and get it done and finished. So there we go. Night, night. Coffee nut. Yes, I will enjoy my 3 days weekend. Night, night, Patricia. Richard saying, lovely broadcast, Lynn. Don't forget, leave the form as you a visitor on the household. For yes, absolutely. Thank you. Yes, I know I have, because I'm going to be here on Census Day. I know I have to put that on a form, but obviously I'll read the form. I haven't read what the form, all the details, but thank you, Richard, for that, making sure I know that. See me on Tuesday. Have a lovely time. I certainly will, Kath. I want everybody to have a lovely weekend, whatever they're doing. Kath's counting the days down till she finishes work. That's lovely. Not long now. Don't worry if you're Scotland, as the census has been suspended until 2022. But for us, it hasn't been suspended, so we still have to do it. Patricia's saying she did that. Yeah, isn't it stupid, Patricia, to have a 16-digit code on the left, which is where you naturally look first? You know, whoever designed that form is just, you know, not the brightest tool in the box. You know, and it was just over there. So I'm glad I looked. You know, it was because I was tired, but I'm glad I looked. Anyway, night, night, everybody. I hope you've all had a lovely evening here. You've enjoyed it, and have made you laugh a bit, and given anybody a boost who needed a boost there. You were watching TikTok videos and people said the government were being nosy and binned their forms. Naughty people, they will get a fine. It's something you have to do. There's no choice about it. So they will get a fine. The idea is it's supposed to help develop things going forward, isn't it? Anyway, I'm not going to go into a conversation about the census now because I really want to wrap the broadcast up. Kath finishes teaching on Tuesday. Oh, that'd be nice. So Tuesday night, Kath, we'll want to know about it. There we go. Lady of Leisure, absolutely. So, folks, night, night, everybody. Thank you so much. Now, I was supposed to, yes, I think I've forgotten what I was supposed to do. Tristan was telling me something to do, and I've forgotten what I had to do. Oh, yes. So I'm going to close out now. Thank you, folks, very much for being here. And I'm going to do this and hope this works. Oh, night, night, everybody. Take care. Oh, hang on. Oh, dear. What have I done? Sorry, I'm still here. I haven't killed the broadcast because I haven't taken the comment off. So let's just take... there we go. And oh yes, and once again, thank you very much to Mark who sponsored the broadcasts. And there's his details there. Do contact him. His details are on the website as well, not just in the broadcast. I'm very grateful to him for sponsoring the first month or 6 weeks of broadcast here. Bye everybody, take care and enjoy your weekend, and I will see you all very soon.